If you want to talk about the cost of renting an apartment in Ontario, you need to understand that of all the new immigrants that have come to Canada, almost 50% of them have come to Ontario. I know Canada is a huge country, but at least 50% want to come here. And they don't just pick a random spot in this 1 million square kilometer chunk of land we call Ontario. Everybody wants to come to this tiny little 4,000 square kilometer area called the GTA. Naturally, you do this for a few years in a row and rents are gonna go sky high. My name is Valentine. I'm a realtor here in the GTA and I cover all kinds of topics regarding life here. So how much is rent? Let's break it down. For context, you need to understand that the median after-tax income for an individual here in Ontario was $35,800 according to Statistics Canada. That comes out to roughly $3,000 a month after taxes. The average rent in Ontario for a one-bedroom apartment is $1,700 plus utilities. But of course, everyone wants to be around Toronto. In Toronto, it's gonna cost you $2,500 plus utilities for that same one-bedroom unit. I know, you're thinking, how on earth are people surviving? Realistically, the only way to survive is to have at least two incomes covering the cost of living, or obviously if you have a very high paying job. On a median income by yourself, it's practically impossible. Please keep in mind that these are historic numbers. In just the last 12 months, rents have jumped 20%. Historically, rent has only gone up 3.5% from 1990 to 2020. That's 30 years. And in 91, when it jumped 8.5%, it was a big deal. So if we're gonna talk about 25% jumps in the last few years, that's just astronomical. So what's going on? Well, in 2021, almost 200,000 people, new immigrants, have come to Ontario. And if they're coming to Ontario, they're obviously going to the GTA. In 2022, another 230,000 people came to, once again, Ontario, and if Ontario, most of them end up here in the GTA. So that's nearly 500,000 people in just 2 years. This year in 2023, Canada wants to take in another 500,000 people. In 2024, another 500,000 people. And in 2025, another 500,000 people. And if history is any indicator, at least half of them are going to want to come to Ontario. And if to Ontario, probably to the GTA. If you want to know why all these people are coming to Ontario, watch this video. If you want to know why Canada is taking in so many new people, watch this video. If this kind of information is valuable to you, subscribe, put your questions down in the comments. I promise I'll answer either in writing or in a future video. If everyone wants to live in the same place and there isn't any new dwellings being added, what is that gonna do to the bottom 20% of earners in the area?